YouTube. Check this out. Someone sent me a mask in the mail. You can't tell me that's not cool looking. Someone sent me a latex mask of a hooded cobra, basically. I'm gonna try it on. Let's see. It says, thank you for shopping with trendy Halloween. Excuse me, these are called the farm faces. From the makers of the horse mask, basically. So I'm gonna try putting this on and seeing how it looks. Because why not? I take this bandana off. I'm gonna try this mask on before we get into the video. Oh, there we go. That's what it looks like. Cool beans. Right on. This is actually a mask I can wear with my glasses on, which is a rarity. Finding a Halloween mask to put on over my glasses is a bit of a challenge. This one actually fits over my glasses with no trouble. And it's super easy to breathe in too, so this is a well thought out fan gift. Thank you to whoever sent the badass mask. Well, I'm still uploading a couple of videos from earlier. A cooking video which I messed up on. Well, part of the recipe at least. And some guitar playing. I say part of it because I wanted French fries and this pizza pie that I made, so I made it that part of the video. Oh, 1 second. Which I forgot to take some raw egg and some butter, melt it, mix it together, melt the butter, mix it with some egg, and you take the egg and the butter, and you brush the inside of the pie crust, and before you add your excuse me, before you add your other ingredients and bake it, because once you take an egg and some melted butter, crack open the egg, mix in the melted butter, and stir it around, and then coat the inside of your pie crust with it. The egg's gonna basically bake onto the inside of your pie, and that'll keep your crust from falling apart. I didn't have any egg on me, so I should have just added some butter to the inside of that. But other than that, it turned out good. It's definitely going to be eaten up within the next 2 days. You know, YouTube, trolls think I'm stupid, but I know things. I'll just leave it at that. These trolls, they meet, like they're so jealous of my potential fame, it's unbelievable. So when I got a rally of people who are willing to stand up and fight with me, they have to rally together and try to hate on me. I'm sorry you're so jealous of my success. Oh, look what we got here. Half a bottle of Bacardi Limor. I drank half of it with homeboy Scotty and then came back to my pad. Pour some in my copper cup. After we drink, or I should just pour the water out before I do anything. Just know that I know, and that's all you need to know. One other thing I'd like to say for this video is that I'm sick and tired of how drama sells. Like if you're using drama to sell your story plot, if there's an episode of a show, I'll save the rest of that for later. Maybe pour in like a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that'll be a nice little pick me up for tomorrow or later on. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I'll be right back. I hate how sex and drama sells, particularly the drama, and well, actually, the hatred for the fact that they both sell. But for the sake of this video, we're going to talk about how I hate the fact that drama sells. You look at these trashy MTV shows where people are getting drunk and talking a bunch of shit and just, ugh, dude. For whatever fucking reason, people are just naturally drawn to drama. Which doesn't make any flippin' sense because if you talk to anybody, they'll tell you personally. You ask them, hey, do you like it when you have drama in your life? And most people say, why no, Gothic King Cobra? I hate having drama in my life. Okay, so then why do you like watching it on TV? For the simple fact of it's not happening to you for a change. And if that's the case, then humans are really sadistic, you know that? If that's really the case, eh? I don't know, man. Like the people that are obsessed with hating on me, they need to get serious help. They do. You know what I'm saying? They're starting drama because they want me to have more subscribers on YouTube. They don't think I'm capable enough of getting actual subscribers, so they pretend to hate me so they can help my channel grow. Because they think, hey, you know, I mean, I can't complain it's free publicity, but at the same time, some of the level on which these trolls have gone to start drama just for the sake of building my channel is ridiculous. Especially when I don't talk about all that goes on behind the scenes. There is some allure to a mystery, yes? It's just so fucking funny when trolls treat me like I'm stupid. And looking back on it, I forgot to add an ingredient to that pie, but that's alright. I'll save that for a crazy new pizza. Like, what if I made a supreme pizza? Would that be rocking or what? I could probably pull something off. We'll see what we can do here. And yes, there are some people who genuinely hate me just because I'm not afraid to be myself and they're jealous. But the majority of my biggest fans just want to see me succeed, and they got it stuck in their twisted little head that they have to fuck with me and bully me to create drama, and that drama will make me more popular on YouTube. Which it does. That's the sad truth of it. And that's just the thing I want to ask you as people who watch this video on YouTube. If you don't like drama in your life, why the hell do you like watching other people go through it? That's all I'm getting at. I'm gonna tap that out for later here in a second. Yeah. And that's just the thing of it, YouTube. Like, if you want to help someone's channel grow, support them on social media locally, and vocally and locally. You know, but like, oh hey, this person right here, you should shout out to them. Check out their channel. Subscribe for more. That's how I do it. I'm gonna help my fellow YouTubers out. Because to me, I hate drama, so why would I start drama just to sell someone else's channel? And even the assholes who troll me hate drama when it happens to them in real life. Yeah, they are not fans of that, I tell you what. And these trolls have gone to some pretty shitty lengths to create false drama for my YouTube channel. No, it's weird because, like, the shit they do. And I've never understood why people do that kind of thing. It seems like an extensively, it just seems way too extensive to mess with someone. Like an extensive waste of time, you know. Oh yeah, and the only good thing that comes out of it is I get more subscribers. But, the fact that they don't have faith in my channel and me as an entertainer to make my own subscribers, they gotta sit there, and hide behind the shadows. Are you in control of you, or are you gonna let someone else influence you for the wrong reasons? You know, it's always sad when people turn on you because some other asshole influences you. They use this mental gymnastics to take a hold of your mind. And all I gotta say, YouTube, is don't let people, make you change sides. If the person they're trying to convince you to change sides on, let that person's actions speak louder for themselves. And if you didn't have that person's interest in mind to begin with, then you're no true fan. You're no true friend. Mm. Bacardi Limor is pretty smooth. You don't really need to chase for it, but it's got some bite to it. And after finding out what I found out tonight, all of a sudden the pieces start connecting. You start putting two and two together, and you realize that people are pretty shitty sometimes. But just because you encounter a couple of assholes, it doesn't mean they're all bad. That's the thing you have to realize. And believe me, I know that's tough when you've encountered people from a certain group of individuals, and a crude but stereotypical example: if women have had nothing but assholes for boyfriends, then of course their negative outlook on men is going to be just that, negative, you know? And you can't blame women who have had negative experiences with men to have trust issues. That's understandable. You can call it sexist, you can call it every name in the book, but when you've had those experiences, you can't blame a person. And that's true for a lot of people. You could meet some really good men, you could meet some really good Christians, but if you have a negative experience with either one, then you're going to have a negative outlook on the group as a whole. Which, to be fair, that's unfair. It's completely unfair to judge a whole group of people just because you had a couple of negative experiences with like a small handful, you know? But that's life, unfortunately. So when I went to Walmart earlier, um, didn't really get a whole lot. Got a giant bag of cheese, a giant bag of pepperonis, a bag of beef patties, two pizza crusts, some chips, and then I got, what else did I get? Some bread for my burgers, and a can of paint and some stuff for my wands, handle material and stuff like that. I had maybe like literally, I counted 5 bags of groceries, not including 2 things of toilet paper, which is 8 rolls of cheap ass toilet paper. And with all together, it came to $68.74. And I'm just like, dude, really? I didn't buy that much food to begin with. How the hell did it add up to $68? And then you start looking at stuff like the stuff to make the handles for the wands. Some of it's like $5, $10 for the leather and for the nice shiny wire, you know. So, and this is another reason why the trolls are using this so-called drama and messing with me, because they think, oh well, he's not capable of selling wands as fast on his own. So they create all this drama to get people to feel sorry for me, so they'll subscribe to my channel and buy my wands. And it's stupid. If I'm doing videos on YouTube showing off one of my wands abilities, that's what's going to get people to buy my wands. Not only that, but my awesome customer service and all the positive reviews that I've received on my Etsy up to this point. That's the kind of stuff that's going to sell my wands, YouTube. And going back to what I said earlier, I hate the fact that drama sells. I mean, when there's drama in a story plot and it is relevant to the story and it creates a decent story plot, when it's done for the sake of it adds to the story, it creates an atmosphere of a dramatic storyline for like a serious crime drama or something like that. If it's a crime drama or a cartoon or some sort and they add drama to the storyline to give it a twist, that's one thing. But the only difference between CSI Miami and the Jersey Shore is, you know, the Jersey Shore shows like that just use drama for the sake of using drama. They're not even using it to be entertaining. I mean, if you think watching people get drunk and fight is entertaining, then go down to the fucking bar. You don't gotta pay your cable company money to see that shit. Holy shit. Even though you don't need a chase to drink it, Bacardi is nothing to sneeze at. Mm, that goes down pretty good. You mix this with some Mountain Dew, you're in for a good time. Bacardi L'Amour mixed with Mountain Dew, it tastes like lemon head jawbreakers, literally, with like a citrusy sort of twist. Mm. Now, even though I failed on my cooking video on at least one of the recipes, I'm still posting it because I literally showed YouTube how to make perfect French fries, that was pretty much the saving grace for that video. Was okay, the French fries turned out perfect and the recipe tasted good. Even if I forgot to like brush on some raw egg and melted butter into the pie crust before adding my ingredients and baking it, it still turned out good. So, yeah. I'm gonna take another sip of this and put it in the fridge for later, cause I got a nice buzz going as far as drinking goes and all that. I'm not like stupid drunk, but I got a fire going in my belly and I'm not complaining. I went to a friend's house and I had a cup of Jack Daniels mixed with Dr. Pepper. I was hanging out with Bree and Phil, and that's usually what they drink when they drink, you know. And they're good friends of mine, and if I got alcohol, I'll bring it over to their place if they got alcohol, and then we'll just share. That's just how it is, you know. If you have a drinking buddy, you know exactly what I mean. And they're more than just drinking buddies, they're actual friends, you know. And believe me, it's good to have real homies to drink with. Those are like the three main people I drink with anymore, besides Shauna, Scotty, Bree, and Phil. But I also drink with Jeremy Rogers when he's in the mood to, or when it's a special occasion for him. Um, there's a couple people I've drinking with, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like neighbors or close friends. Hell yeah, you know. I'm cool with that. Like, I don't need to drink to have a good time. You know, I can go period. I can go through a period where I drink a lot and then I stop for a couple of days, and it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Hmm. One of my female friends here in town wanted me to make her a wand. Excuse me. It's taking a minute to finish because I got wands for Etsy to make, and the wand I'm making for my female friend is going to be a bit fancy. When she asked me if I could make her a wand, I said I'd be happy to. And shit, excuse me. And I said, well, what are you looking for? What's your favorite color? And she goes, it's green. And she goes, can you do a garden themed wand? And I said, yeah. Excuse me. I said, yeah, I'll see what I can do. There's like 3 to 4 more things I want to do to it before it's done. And I have this vision for how I want it to look when it's done. So it'll look pretty and it'll be solid as a rock. I'm also putting a crystal in the bottom of the handle. Yeah. Which I've never actually attempted to put a quartz crystal in the bottom of a wand handle before. At least not one like this size, where the crystal just, you know what I'm saying? That's usually something I'd say for like a lathe project where I know I could get the diameters correct every time, and but it's off topic. Hmm. the weekend, so I'm going to take Saturday off, maybe Sunday. But I'll be collecting more sticks for a batch of wands soon enough. If I don't get the lathe before then, in which case, I'll keep using and collecting sticks until I get the lathe. That's just the way to do it. That'll help my business gain a solid foundation. And this is the problem. A lot of people care about me on social media, and that's not necessarily a problem, except the problem with it is that uh, people who think they have my best interest at heart. Half the people that follow me are saying that the other half that follow me are nothing but trolls, and vice versa. So you can imagine how annoying that gets when all these people who claim to be your fan, your biggest fan, and they sit there and they point fingers at these other people who also claim to be my biggest fan. And, that's just it. Just don't call yourself my fan if you're going to start drama. Don't call yourself a friend. Even if the just result is to try to make my channel grow bigger, I didn't ask for your fucking help. And if you're going to make my channel grow bigger, using drama is a shitty way to do it. This whole time I'm thinking, this ringleader of trolls, this circle of trolls, there's a ringleader. That's the alcohol talking. As far as getting the words mixed up, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's this circle of trolls that follow me, and they're hell-bent and obsessed. And come to find out, most of them do it because they want to see my channel grow, and they think, well, if we use drama to fuck with him, it'll help his shit sell. And I'm like, Huey. But I can put my copper cup in the fridge, so that way that little squizzle at the bottom will be for later. I think the more expensive items in my grocery trip are probably like the beef patties, the wand supplies, the bacon. And you get those. I got a big old thing of pepperonis and a big old thing of cheese. The one that it'll last you a while. So, but that's a good feeling to have, man. Like, I open my fridge and it's full. That makes me feel good. And it also makes me feel grateful. Telling you the truth. I've gone days without food and my fridge is just empty and it's depressing as shit. So, that's one thing I've never taken for granted, even though I barely make enough money to take care of myself. And there's sometimes that even then I need help, and I hate asking for it. But, oh shit, excuse me. But yeah, when I went over to hang out with Bree and Phil for a bit, they gave me a free pack of smokes. It was full by the end of the night, of course. You know. And of course, he would ask for a cigarette, and I'd be like, sure, why not? And that's how it should be. Someone does a kind deed for you, you spread the kindness to someone else. That's how it should be, YouTube. Once you're kind to others, you continue to do that, and then those people start being kind to others. Eventually, it spreads. I've seen that firsthand. It's no different than if you're a negative dick to everyone. Eventually, it comes back to you, and you're gonna be bitching like, "Why are people such assholes?" But then you're gonna remember that one day when you were an insufferable asshole, and then you're gonna think to yourself, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that." Now, to go with the garden theme of said wand, for this wand I'm making for a female friend, the quartz crystal that I put in the heel of it will have a nice shiny green wire wrapped around it. Like there's certain things I have to do to make it stable and sturdy, so that way if it's dropped, it ain't gonna break very easily. Making a crystal wand is a lot more delicate than making some basic handheld wand. And there's a way I can do it to where when I put the crystal in there and everything, it'll be nice and solid. There's a specific theme I'm going for that I'm trying to create. I had this vision in my head of how I wanted the wand to look. And I'm not even charging her anything for it, just because she also practices magic. And, you know, I practice magic too, but I don't know specifically what she practices. There's different types of magic, of course. And, well, people who practice magic gotta stick out for each other, you know what I'm saying? They gotta look out and stick up for each other. Right now, she's probably, I don't know if she still remembers asking me that, but she might. I wish I could get it done quicker, but yeah. I'm like on the third of the month of next month. I thought about shopping around and trying to find that, or either with the money for my next batch. But I got a vision for how this wand's gonna look when it's done, and it started off kind of like, what the hell? This doesn't. But as I watch it come together, I'm like, dude, she's gonna dig the shit out of this. Yeah. I had another female friend who wanted me to make her a wand, and she's super into Harry Potter, and she likes Rasta theme. So I made her a Rasta themed wand, and she likes it, of course. I put a spell on that wand for her to find a job so she can get her life back on track and get going in the right direction. And no sooner has she received the wand when she got a job within a couple weeks. And I just like how magic works like that. It's an awesome thing. And ever since my other female friend got the jobs that she's been getting, her whole attitude and outlook on life has changed. She's a lot happier. Granted, yes, she's tired most of the time, sometimes working long hours. But overall, she's a lot happier because she's productive and she's making money, you know. And just this thing of it, like, just because I practice magic, that doesn't make me an evil person. You don't even take the time to ask a simple question: what do you use your magic for? That's the biggest thing. I use my magic to help other people before I help myself. Because that's the kind of thing that makes life easier for everybody else. I've used my magic to help a complete stranger many a times, and the results are always quite interesting. YouTube. Okay? I may end up taking that cup back out of the fridge and we'll let it get nice and cold first. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'm good on the booze for a minute. I'll let it chill out in the fridge. I'll have something to sip on for tomorrow, if I so choose. I mean, like, yeah, I can drink and hold my liquor down pretty good, but, like, I'll do it for. I can go ham for a couple days and then just stop and be content with not drinking for a couple days, on and off kind of thing. But, but yeah, tubes, we circle back to the topic of the video, and trolls think I'm stupid, but I'm a lot smarter than these trolls realize. And they think I don't know when I know what they think I don't know, you know? Anyways, tubes, thanks for watching. I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side.